Yay!
Hey, how is it going, guys? It's TheSassJacket back again with another video. Today we're playing Prison Escape Simulator, and we're gonna get
I've never been the tough guy.
29 achievements. Ignore everything that you just saw there. That's not important. That might be a little bit loud. Turn it down a little bit. I am not going to read anything. I will explain to you what is happening as we do it. I made to a video on this. Who knows? I like Sims. I like sim games. They are fun. It's good to just have some menial task to do in our extremely terrifying world. So the idea behind this game is we are a guy who is a con artist who got caught stealing phony tickets to places that did not require an entry fee. Just a capitalistic little scumbag. Hold on, I gotta use up all of my energy before I re-roll this carpet. So how we make money in this game is very weird. It's fun as hell though. I love it. This game's so stupid. I don't know why I can't. This is annoying. Okay, can I roll this? Thank you. So we're trying to dig out, obviously. This is our shop. The things that we dig out are going to be for sale. And you're gonna be like, to who? Who's buying this? Well, the security guard. The security guard is buying our stuff for toilet paper, which is an incredibly valuable resource. So our shop is going to be every single one of these dudes who have the exact same thing. This guy sells us food, and that always gives us 100% stamina back. This guy sells us a better shovel. We are going to knock on the door as often as possible. So after we sell things, the guy gives us opportunities to use our money, and then after 30 seconds we have to be back in our cell. I don't know if I see now it's let me do this. Sound effects volume down, music volume up. There, that'll do it. Genuinely have no clue how this security guard thinks that we are getting new stock, because obviously how is that happening? So there's two ways that we can sell our stock to the security guard. Is one, he comes back because the timer runs out and he does his guard duties, and the second one is we knock on the door. Oh, it clogged. The second one is we knock on the door and he shows up. So in order for us to not get caught with us start doing our thing and everything, we have to not have a dirt pile, and we have to not have our digging utensil in our hands. I don't have enough money for a better shovel, but here's the thing: we're not really going to earn the majority of our money from digging, and you'll see in a second once we get to lunch break. Lunch break is where the real profit margins are. So we're going for all achievements. This may require multiple runs, because I think there's one achievement where you have to like dig out without getting caught, and then there's an achievement where you have to get caught, and there's an achievement where you have to be here for 28 days. Sick movie reference, by the way. 28 Days Later, get it? Guys, it's that zombie film. It's the zombie film. Wow. So if you'll notice in the top right, there are two currencies. There's cash and there's toilet paper. So cash is for a store that we can't unlock yet. we can't unlock it yet. Because of a very specific thing that we have to do. It's really funny. Oh, whoops. No, just something. No, I'm just manifesting these things the old-fashioned way. Like, I'm like astral projecting. All right, see you later, buddy. And then we leave. And then we can buy this for 5, get our energy bank, and we can buy a better shovel for 30. Thanks, bro. You're the best. Shovel upgrade. Don't get caught with it. Always remember to put your next digging utensil underneath this because it will completely fuck over your run. All right, buddy, give it to me. So now we have a better shovel and it digs way better. Oh my God, look at that. Hopefully I can find a soap bar before we get to lunch break because there's some missions that we can partake in for a dude that you can only talk to when it's lunchtime. And I guess he's like the cool guy on the block. And I need a soap bar for the first thing, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. I mean, I could do it really fast, but so lunch break is a mandatory thing. And it's a different security guard. So if I am caught by that other security guard, it will also be the exact same thing. And it's 12 o'clock on the dot. So I pretty much don't want to be caught that way. There are upgrades. You'll see. I swear to you, this is worth it. Sell 10 items for the guard. Yeah, baby. You in the cell in 30 seconds. You got it. Princess Peach. Bag? How much does the bag cost? I need to have stuff on me. I might just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna wait for lunch to happen, and I'm gonna drink my coffee. Lunch break in 20. So how's everyone doing? Hope everyone is having a great time. I love Sims. I want to do TCG card shop sim on the channel. That's one of my favorite Sims. It's really fun. So this is the other security guard. She's the lunch break person. So this is where we're going to get our profit margins, okay? And you'll see what happens. This is really cool. This happens with by the way, this happens with every sim. They always do it. Got to the cafeteria, you got it. So this is our guy. He wants a soap bar. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna increase our strength using our energy that we saved up. So this increases by 2 every time we do it. And it gets progressively harder. Hopefully you can't hear my thing, but I guarantee you can. We got our soup. Good soup. Yeah, it's so much. Can we do it one more time? Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, we can. I'm triple tapping my spacebar to make this happen. Yeah. Okay, all right, can't do it anymore. So now we are going to play cards. So this is find the queen, and every time that we do it correctly, we can double our pot. So we start with 1 TP and we can progressively go from there. So this is how we make our profit margins. So we just got to find the queen. It's going to be a little bit wacky, and I will fail multiple times because this game's kind of crazy. We also need to play the one-armed bandit at some point, but that takes actual cash. So if you're like, oh, if you failed, you lose all the money that you got. Technically, yes. But you're only ever actually putting 1 TP on the line to play this game. So always just consider that if you lose, the only thing you're actually losing is 1 TP. Let's do it one more time. Come on. I think it's this one. No, I was right, son of a bitch. So anyway, so I lost 1 TP. We lost 1 TP. That's totally fine. Time is not moving while this is happening, by the way. So we can take all the time in the world. The only time that you get kicked out of this menu is if you pass, meaning that you don't want to keep playing. And so you have to re-enter the menu. And so that does advance time a little bit. Sorry, I gotta focus because it does get pretty crazy. We want pretty much as good of a shovel as possible early. See, I fucking lost. I've done one that's betting 128. Obviously at some point we are just going to want to make money via selling the stuff that we find digging. But as for now, like early game, this is very, very strong. And then we can also get a shit ton of money via cash. We'll do it one more time. Fuck it. Yeah, baby. And then we pass. And so that does advance time. I don't know if it advances time the amount that I've been in the menu. But now we can start at base again with the TP. So always remember, we're only actually putting one on the line. Because if we lose, we don't lose like a shit ton of TP. We only lose the one TP that we put on the line. So in other words, the amount of TP that we have in our inventory is the amount of TP, or is the amount of tries that we are essentially allowed. Do it one more time. Fuck it, we'll do it one more time. Got time, and let's do it another time. So as you can see, this is very profitable. Very, very profitable. Especially early game. I'm pretty sure, because like we do need to make progress in the story, in quotation marks. Sorry, I just ate. You're gonna hear my voice quivering as my body like desperately tries to digest the Cheerios that I just ate. 64 is usually the good stopping point. And if you're like, oh, you know all this stuff and you just started playing, that's not fair. That's not fair. It's okay. I was able to reset my achievements. Can we do it one more time? Yes, we can. And then we can, after we get back from lunch, we get a free 6 TP from the guard. I'm assuming so he can take a shit. Thank you, guard, for doing that. And then by him giving us TP, that also gives an opportunity to spend all of the TP that we have. And we'll pass. Okay, yep, and then we end, and then we go back, and we're gonna call the guard immediately so he closes our door and gives us our TP. And he'll be like, you're not up to something, are you? And I'll be like, nope. And he'll be like, don't worry, bro, I got you 6 TP. And I'm like, I just made 600. Leave. Okay, so we're gonna buy some food. We have 30 seconds, by the way. We have 30 seconds to buy things. 50 for the ladle. 100 for the handheld shovel. 200 for the pan. 300 for the really cool shovel. And that's all of the money that we made. Gonna hide it. Call the guard. And he's gonna be like, what's up? Close your door. Then we grab the shovel and we start digging, baby. So we've seen how good the little kitty lynch. Look at this. Look at that. That's a shovel. That's a shovel. Yes, sir. There's 2 things here. Can I grab that? So yeah, I played this for like 4 hours yesterday. There's my soap bar. And I'm using all my bonus energy that I got from working out. And so that stays forever. You can also buy upgrades that give you energy, and those are pretty good. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. And you can also buy things that increase. So whenever I have this in my inventory, since it's the soap bar that I need for the thing, it's starred. And if I can put it on the table, even though you would think that I wouldn't want to, but you would have to hold E to make that. So the game does sort of look out for you in that regard. The issue with having this good of a shovel this early is my toilet that I use to shovel or to flush the dirt. I have to do it like 6 times. So we need to fix that as soon as possible. And in order to get a better toilet, we need to dig. We need to dig like we've never dug before. Wait, dug. Hold the phone. Call the guard, make sure that our shovel's there, and make sure that the dirt is gone. Not up to something, don't worry about it, buddy. 92, we're gonna negotiate. Because it gets you more TP, but it also is for an achievement. We failed, which is totally fine. We lose 20% of the paper that we could have gotten, but that's also for an achievement. We lost, it was like an 88% chance too, by the way. I'm going to get this, which gives us +5 inventory. Gonna get more energy. Gonna call the guard. He's gonna close our door. And it's gonna be a good time. And if you're like, where did the rope come from? I don't know. You don't ever buy the rope. Like, does your guy just come with rope? Like what? Like what's going on there? Like, that's weird, right? I hate to be that guy, but that's weird as fuck, right? Pretty sure they don't allow. I'm pretty sure they don't allow. So here's the thing that's really funny, right? Because the longer that I played this the other day, the more that I was like, that's kind of goofy, right? Oh, by the way, a slight sidetrack before I finish that thought. You do get money from coins that you find while digging. So we have $1, so we can start getting actual money. Although I don't want to lose this $1. So anyway, so it's really funny, right? So like, this guard is like, hey, you're not up to something, are you? And every time that he comes back, I have a brand new inventory full of items for sale. I'm covered in dirt and sweat, exhausted. Shovel very obviously underneath my bed. And I have a backpack on my back. I have climbing rope somewhere in the corner or around my arm, I guess. Not up to something? Of course not. Oh, I meant to negotiate there. Whoops. Can you leave so that I can buy some yogurt? This guy always sells food. Milk? Oh yeah, baby. If there's anything you want to eat as you're exhausted, it's milk. Fuck yeah, dude. So that gets our movement and climbing speed. This increases our energy. That's another achievement. Call the guard. And at lights out, we are allowed to go for as long as possible until we run out and the guard won't come back. And it's also the only time that we can actually go to sleep to get our energy back. Going to sleep gives us half an energy, and we start the day with soup, which also fills half our energy bar. So we still get to start the day. There's another $1. Silver statue. Definitely not ominous. See, there's all kinds of goodies. I don't know why there's so many rubber ducks in the like landfill that this place was built on. Kinda crazy. There are some very specific items that we need for our buddy in the other room. That he wants as part of his whole thing. I don't know if there's achievements for that because I haven't looked ahead. We'll find out together. Okay, we'll find out together. I don't know if today is going to be a recording day. I do feel pretty good. I don't want to edit today, at least not right now. I'm not in the mindset to do that. I just want to play video games, man. The other day I played Peak with one of my friends. It felt really good. That I hadn't played Peak in a while, and there's the new Mesa update. Pretty fun. Call the guard. Hopefully we can do this before it's lights out. And we need to negotiate. Hell yeah. Did we already get the achievement for that? Oh, I think there's an achievement for selling over 100 to the guard at one time. So that's something we got to keep our eyes out for. 100, 150. That's climb speed and move speed. Which is not like the most important thing ever, but it is what it is. Okay, so it's lights out now. So if you're seeing in my task list, open the coffin, that's because there's been some murders in, so there's 2 keys at the level that I know that I need. One of them gets you to the basketball court. The other one gets you to a secret room. I forget what they call it. But you'll see. So anyway, so yeah, there's been a couple murders. I think the coffin that is of this fame area thing is for a security guard that had a key that other people wanted. I forget what the actual lore is. It's a little bit poorly written. That doesn't bother me at all. If you see bronze statue, it's actually Brosne statue. Because the art in the very beginning is so good and the voice acting is so flat, I'm assuming that it's AI generated. Did not know that before I purchased this game. Could be wrong. I hope that it is not. Since we can't call the guard because everyone's asleep, we're just gonna sleep. No, we're gonna sleep. And it's morning time. We have half health and we're gonna eat the soup. And we're going to grab our thing. Those letters are the story, but I don't really. I already know the basic idea behind the story. Also, a lot of the writing is very subpar. Yep, there's the coffin. There's the first coffin. Kind of weird that it's directly below our cell specifically, but go off, queen. I have to unearth the lid first. Well, I don't know what more you want from me. Getting this before lunch would be pretty sick. I might need one more energy refill though. I think by unearth the lid. Oh no, because I thought you had to get all dirt that was above them. Open the coffin. So this is the warehouse key. We can now go into the warehouse. What's the warehouse, you may ask? I mean, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. Sorry if you can hear me snorting. I don't know what's in the air today. It is causing me to be stopped up on occasion. Also, whenever I drink coffee, it makes me this way. I did just wake up. Good morning. Call the guard. You heard some noise here. 125 for this. Could I have negotiated that? Oh no, receive 100 or more paper rolls in one transaction. You got it. Thank you for this. So we'll see the we'll see. Well, I can show you right now. This is, hey, what's up, girl?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, this is where you buy some really cool stuff, but we need cash specifically. This is a cash-only shop. And it's for interior decorations that provide you clout in the prison, as well as modifiers to how long it takes the guard to come back from his duties. So I think once you have, I think it's all of the plants do that. I think it goes from them taking 2 minutes to come back to 3, which you would be like, why would you need 3 minutes whenever you clearly run out of energy way before that? Like that obviously does not matter all that much. You can get 2 things of coffee. They give you half an energy bar and a full energy bar respectively. Respectively, that's the word. Respectively. And obviously that gives you more energy to work with. Put all that down there. Hopefully we can get 2 more. Also, I need to get a toilet. I need to get the golden toilet as soon as possible because it reduces the amount of trips that you have to make to the toilet to get rid of all the dirt. I think it maxes out at 3 with the golden toilet, and the golden toilet is really not that hard to get. Depending on how well I do with the card game, we should be able to get the majority of the upgrades very quickly. No dirt. Shovel under the thing. Heard some noise here. Yep, that's because I was working out and nothing else. Just working out. Thanks, buddy. Have a great day. I love you. Hey, man. Give me that bread. Yep, full energy. I love wheat. I love wheat. Actually, I think that's white bread, so I think there's like very little wheat in there anyway. Hiya, time to go back in again. Whee! I don't know how the rug is holding up my weight without like just completely crashing through. But that's probably because of like the sorcerer magic demon guy that created all life on Earth or something. I don't know this game's lore. I could be making stuff up. How's y'all day? I hope y'all are having a good day. Sorry I haven't uploaded on this channel in a little bit. I've been working on the next main channel video. I also recently deleted all of the Let's Plays that I had on my main channel because some of them were demonetized or had limited ads run on them. And that could have been affecting channel growth. There was like 600 of them. And I've archived, I think the most recent, like 300-ish. But the last 200 are just gone, mainly because they're like all of the Let's Plays were completely dog shit content. No offense to old me. I did not make good videos back then. I do not look back on that era of my life with like the most positive idea. Question mark. I am quite grateful that I did it because I met literally like sorry, the people that I'm currently living with I met because of my Let's Play days, which, you know, that's cool. A lot of my friends I met because of my Let's Play days. So if I had like had an opportunity to go back in time and like prevent myself from doing the Let's Plays, would I stop myself? No. Just because it is an important part of my upbringing that I chose to do that. It does feel like a waste of like 5 years. I think the entire Let's Play arc was my entire first marriage. And then I think I stopped at some point. But that, you know, like it was a rough time in my life. I'll be honest with you. Once again, would not prevent myself from doing it if I had the chance. But oh, here's your soap bar, man. Get him a lighter. Whatever you say, baby girl. Dude, I don't know what is wrong with my voice right now. Oh my god. Yeah. The voice lines of him saying yeah after he finishes this are like, I'll be honest with you, a little bit racist. Because the guy that you're playing as is obviously white from from the opening. You can see that I think they made the model a black man. And the voice lines are obviously, unless I'm completely mistaking it, feels a little racist, could be wrong. Eat the soup, and now let's gamble our money. We're trying to get roughly like $600 to buy everything pretty much as soon as possible. So here's another, so I'll talk about this while I'm doing this. This game, although it looks intimidating at first because of how quickly things move, it is a really, really easy to keep track of things if you're good at focusing. And I do have ADHD on things that I care about. The issue that I run into, do I do it one more time? Fuck it. Holy shit, fucking easy as hell. Do I do it one more time? No. Always remember, number one, the amount of tries that you have is the amount of that currency that you have in your inventory. So I have $272, which means I can try this game 273 times. That's a lot. And even if you lose the card, there is still a 33% chance that you just guess it right. Those are that's good odds. Like, that's atrociously good odds. I don't know. So I play a little bit of what is it called? That drug game? Schedule 1. And they also have a gambling mini game. Like there's like a casino, and oh, I lost it. There's like a game, there's a casino in that game, and you can literally just run the slots all day and more than likely like make more money than you would actually selling drugs. And I think that they have nerfed it since that was a strategy, and I appreciate that. The issue that I have is every single one of these sims, it seems to do that exact thing, is they put in a gambling mini game as sort of like, fuck it, right? Fuck it. Hell yeah. Then we'll do it one more time. That should be enough money for everything. I'll be 100% kosher with you. So it does take a little while. So the issue with buying things from the shop is it's still during that 30-second window whenever the guard gives you a chance to purchase things with your money. Or during lunch, you have the entire lunch period to purchase things. And the problem is you don't, like, the things that you purchase don't go in your inventory. You have to like place them down. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna purchase a couple. Buy. And then now I gotta buy all of this stuff. Golden toilet, best rug, pornography poster, place. And as you can see, like that already takes a little while to do. So I gotta like hurry up if I want all of this shit. And I might just like buy it and then just like throw it somewhere. So yeah, because I'm running out of, like, I don't. I'm not gonna be able to do everything all at once, but I do want the coffee. Give me the coffee. Go, 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 go. Guard coming. I know, I'm working on it. The guard is gonna come back and be like, yo, Where did all of this come from? What in the hell? What up, man? I heard some noise here. What? No, no, no. What? Why would the what noise? What noise? So here's the thing. The street cred, you're like, I don't give a shit about street cred. I think you should reconsider. I think you should reconsider the you not caring about street cred thing. Because it provides monetary discounts on everything that you can possibly buy using toilet paper. So obviously, like, all of the equipment that we're gonna buy, especially like since the shovels get like really expensive really fast, maxing out your prison street cred is pretty good. That there. Put my coffee there. This espresso machine is the one that gives you a full energy bar. Where I didn't buy the chair. That's annoying. Move this. So this is an aspect of the game that I still don't quite understand. There's like energy drinks, and whenever you buy backpack upgrades, it increases your energy drink maximum, but I don't know what that means. Like, and these allow you to store food, but like what does that mean? Like, what does that mean though? Like, what does that mean? You know, like, what does that mean? I need to have something in my store, since I've already taken the free the free toilet paper that I get for the day. I need to be able to sell something in order for him to allow me to buy things. Otherwise, he'll be like, hey, you already got your free TP for the day. And then he won't open the door for me to sell. So that's the golden toilet. And as you can see, the pile went away like way faster. We're gonna spend almost all of my money's gone. That's crazy. What up? I'm not up to something. No, or of course not. No, my my cell is expanding just cause. Sell me yogurt, yes, baby. All of these plants are the things that make the guard take longer. So we're gonna make our toilet smell less poopy. I'm working on it. Fuck off. Put that there. My toilet's gonna smell so good, dude. It'll be like I don't know, like I ate a whole bunch of like good things. And now we just keep digging. And so the next thing that we're gonna prioritize whenever it's lunchtime again is getting shit tons of TP. I might still need more cash, because I don't know if I can still buy everything, because I know there's a chair in there that still costs like 100. So I still need more cash. I think it might cost like 1,000 to get everything. I don't know how long this video is gonna go for. This is one of those games that just takes a long time, and I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to take it easy today. Big life decisions always scare me, as they do probably most any. Like I don't think I'm unique in that regard. Buy my things. No, I'm not up to something. You crazy? You silly goose. Thank you. I will see you later, friends. So that coffee is gonna help us at night when we can't call the guard, so we can grab, you know, a couple extra stuff. Guard comeback time plus 15 seconds. Can you? Hello? Fuck off. Just, oh my god, let me put it down. Bitch. Yeah, this is the last thing that I can buy. I can't buy the other plant yet. Look at my toilet. Wow. It's gonna smell so nice. Thanks, man. Have a great day, dude. That guy's so nice to me. There, you can buy a compass. I don't know how important that's going to be, because it's like it always points true north, and I don't, like, I'm not Captain Jack Sparrow, right? Like, I don't think that I care about that. That doesn't seem important to me quite yet. There are better shovels. This isn't like I haven't maxed out the shovels yet. I think they start costing like 1,000 TP, if not more, even with like max discounts. So as you can see, we have a shit ton of time to manage our heat level, like not getting caught by the security guards or anything. But the tunnel does start getting quite crazy. I did fail my first attempt, because I put all the dirt from here into the golden toilet, and they were like, they noticed your dirt pile, and I was like, what? Ow. And what I think happened is I think that my golden toilet was clogged, and I just didn't notice. And then I summoned the guard, and then my run ended. When I say run ended, what I actually mean is they refill the hole, which obviously is terrible. And causes you to have to start fucking all the way over again. Lights out, and he's gonna be like, you need to go to sleep. It's night, get to bed. All right, well, I still got coffee. Into the hole we go. And if you're like, man, it sure is dark in this hole, I wish you could get some lights to light it up. You can. However, they're temporary. It's like they're like glow sticks, so like they stop working after a little while, so they're not like good. It's not like, you know, like Minecraft putting down torches or anything. Unfortunately. Put all these down, and then we drink our coffee. So that's half. I don't know why he burps. He burps after you. I've never drank coffee and been like, oh yeah, baby, that hit the spot in like a food sense, you know? Like, that didn't, like, you don't drink coffee to fill yourself up. As a matter of fact, coffee is a laxative. So if you ever like drink coffee and like, man, I gotta go to the bathroom, that's because it's a laxative. And then that's a full one. If you're like, how come with the amount of digging that you're doing, how come your pile never gets bigger? And I don't know. It just maxes out, and it only takes, like, no matter how much digging I do tonight, even though I did 2.5 bars of energy, it's always going to be the singular 3 stacks of dirt, and I don't really understand why. I guess so that it doesn't become unmanageable, or maybe it's like a coding thing, and it's just like, this is the amount of dirt in this thing, 100%. You can put food in the fridge, and I don't really know. Wait, what? This is supposed to be once per day. Oh, it's once per day, but it rolled over to the next day. Cute. There is an achievement for staying up all night. So, fuck it. Let's get that achievement. Easy achievements. Easy achievement. I just gotta make sure that I don't, like, fuck it up somehow. But I guess I kind of fucked up moving the dirt. It was just a waste of time because it's just gonna fill back up to maximum again. But that's okay. What's y'all's favorite color? Mine is green. I prefer darker colors like green and brown. More earthy sort of colors. My roommate's is purple. And my friends the other day, she was like, oh, I like purple too. And I was like, that's a good color. It's like the color of royalty, right? So I could go to sleep, but this is the closest I've ever been to staying awake all day. So I don't see why not. I could just use the bathroom. I don't think I need to use the bathroom though, do I? No, I don't do. Yeah, I think that's what got me, is it clogged like that, and then the guard came and was like, you're either shitting dirt or you're digging, and they got me. So I don't know, you guys ever have like gay thoughts or anything? What's going on? What's going on in y'all's world? The video that I'm working on, I always, so it's funny because whenever I'm researching for a subject, right? Every single time I'm like, oh, this is gonna be like a neat little side video. It's gonna be really short. It's gonna be like 10 minutes. This video is 35 minutes. I'm 28 minutes edited right now. Obviously, it's taking a little while because, you know, editing takes a little while, but it's such a good looking video. I hope it does well. I hope this will be my first video that I've uploaded after getting rid of all of my Let's Play videos. Some of the demonetized ones were really weird, like games that like have nothing wrong with them. Maybe it was no, because if it was a copyrighted music, it would have a copyright hit. But they're just like demonetized for like no reason. Some of it made sense because I played Hunipop, and obviously that game has like sex in it, so some of those were demonetized. But like some of the ones just made absolutely no sense, and like some of them were completely ineligible for ads. And again, it was just like random Let's Plays, you know, like stuff that you would see Markiplier playing, and it was like just completely demonetized. So hopefully, if those were like like they were unlisted, they were all unlisted. I think they were so they were all privated, and hopefully with them gone, the hold that they had on my channel, if any, is gone. So this will be my first video uploaded without any, you know, like ad restrictive videos on my channel. So that's the only thing that I've been worried about recently is, oh, maybe the reason why my videos only get 200 views is because the algorithm doesn't pick them up because my channel has demonetized videos. Very headcanon-y. Could be way wrong about that. It is what it is though. So everyone should wake up now, and then I should get an achievement for this. Yeah, and then this just shows up. Yeah, that makes sense. Back in the mines, we swing in our pickaxe side to side. Side. So our coffee's not going to be back today because we already drink it. Oh, and then we're starting to get to the actual tunnel part. This is where the tunnel actually begins. Do need better shovels. We need better shovels. Bottle of water. Yeah, bottle of water. I don't know what these do. I don't know what these do. What do these do? I have to know. You would tell me, right? Am I up to something? Oh, I just missed the guard. I did not think that that was what that did. I was trying to negotiate with him. What up, dude? 243. I dismissed him again. Hey, can you come back? What up, dude? Can I get my free TP so that I can get out of this cell for like a little bit? Thanks, man. Love you. Mwah. I only charge it. Just costs 1 for that. 185 for this shovel. 370, and then it costs 1,000. Holy smokes. 185. Buy this. Yeah, and then we're just gonna go hard on the TP. Do a couple things to gain cash. But we'll focus on getting TP so that I can afford these better shovels. I don't know what the notification of the pile of dirt is too big means. I think that means that you can no longer put dirt in the dirt pile. That is not an issue, so I don't know why it's notifying me about that. That seems counterintuitive. Like I would want, like, oh, the pile of dirt's too big. Oh, better go up and put the dirt in the toilet. Or I could not do that and just keep digging, and the pile of dirt will remain the same by the time that I come all the way back up, right? Like, am I missing something? Like, right? I need to make sure that whenever we go for lunch today, that I have something for sale so that I can get, because I usually rely on having my free teleport, TP teleport, got it. My free TP after lunch. But since I already got it today because I did that stupid thing, I need to have something for sale so that he lets me out of my cell. What up? Give me my food. 2 TP. I don't think I care about any of this right now. I guess I do need to check and see how much money I need, but I'm assuming once I get like 200-ish, I'll have enough for the rest of the stuff. I think that is specifically money right there. That's a silver coin. And the coins transfer into money, like dollars, and I don't know how that works. Because usually you would imagine dollars are like paper currency. And I understand your next thought is, well, yeah, but coins turn into dollars at a certain amount. But what I'm saying is, like, imagine being like, don't worry, bro, I got you. I have $31, and then emptying like your coin purse, and it's all coins because that's what a coin purse does. Am I making any sense? No. What? I'm not making any sense. What? Gimme. Gimme. Hopefully it's not too dark on the recording for that. Not much I can do. I don't want to edit this to make like like increase the brightness or anything. And to be fair, what you guys are seeing is what I'm seeing as well. But we're both in the dark. Lamau. Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna sell my inventory when I go digging this next time, and I'm just gonna hold off on it. I'm just gonna leave it on the table and wait for lunch. Can I get the next shovel? 370. I can get the next shovel. Let's go. Give it to me. I'm gonna go check. 110. 135, 150. So I need around 150 to be done with the cash stuff. You can buy dynamite and glow sticks pretty much infinitely. So we need 150, and then I'm done with cash for the time being. Okay, I have an hour to grab. Literally, I only need one thing for sale. So like, this is totally fine. I do like this kind of music that makes it seem like, I don't want to say like access television or anything like that. My the barber shop that I grew up going to, that just like had a bunch of old farts working there. Oh, you ever like remember the old times and it just seems like a completely different world? It's so bizarre, dude. It's genuinely so weird. Because I remember that barber shop, like the three things, and I like they had like a thing of bubble gum, and I always wanted a thing of bubble gum after sitting still for my haircut. Back when ADHD would get you thrown into like an insane asylum because nobody wanted to deal with anyone that had mental issues. Lamau. Macaroon. Okay, so we're leaving this on the table. And we'll sell it after lunch. Macaroon. Thank you. Bye. La 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 la. Oh, here's your thing, man. Nice. Get you a wrench. You got it, big man. Yeah. One more time. This is essentially for it's like it's situationally free energy. So if you've got energy and you haven't spent it yet, you might as well spend it on energy. That makes sense. And then we're gonna get our food. Do it one more time. Mac, I understand. I don't think so. I have my spacebar cut in half on my keyboard, which essentially lets me press it twice, but I don't think that counts. I was trying to do it earlier and it didn't look like it made it move any faster. Hi, Mac. You can get on my lap if you would like. Yeah. Oh my god, my finger hurts so bad. Okay, so let's do cash first, and then we can get that out of the way. Because we can always get TP just from digging. Hi, Mac. Technically, we can also get cash from digging, but it takes forever. Mac, what do you want? Get on my lap. Mac, this morning he was coughing or like sneezing, and it worried me a little bit. But then he stopped. Little worrying. I have had a time where I rescued another cat named Milkshake. I was doing my delivery job, and I was delivering to this neighborhood out in the middle of nowhere, and it was like 11 p.m. and I am walking back to my van, and there's just this weak little meow in the darkness, and it's this little kitten. And it walked up to me, obviously, and I petted for a little bit, and as I'm walking away, it's following me, and I'm looking around, and there's not a mom in sight. I'm listening for meows because it's really quiet because it's 11 p.m. and everyone's asleep, and there's no meows in the distance, and I'm like, I can't leave this guy here. What do I do? And I mean, I've rescued cats before, and I was like, okay, well, I guess you're coming with me. So issue, Milkshake was a girl, and Macaroon and Marshmallow, both guys. They have lived with a female before. Her name was Chai, and my ex-wife took Chai and our other cat Bean in the divorce. So we got half and half, and then I got my boys, and she got her boy and girl. And so my cats have lived with a female before. Problem: I did not know that Milkshake had fleas. Because I looked her all over. So the fleas plus the attention of a little baby cat caused caused Marshmallow and Macaroon to get severely stressed to the point where they became lethargic. And so I had to treat them for fleas. I had to watch over them. They got really weak, and I took them to the emergency vet and got them their fluids. That was my bad. And so from now on, I'm very hesitant to bring in another animal, just because, you know, like, there's this mentality, right, where you want to help as many things as possible, but you also don't want to hurt the people, because my cats are people. You don't want to hurt the things under your care by bringing in too much, right? And so, yes, I could have treated Milkshake for fleas, and taken them to the vet, but I was financially destitute at the time. Still currently am, because I don't have a job. And so I took Milkshake to a no-kill shelter. And it was really hard to say goodbye, because I really wanted to, you know, you rescue something, and you oh man, you kind of get a little bit possessive over it, because, like, you're like, I want to make sure that this thing that I helped turns out okay, and that I didn't just make their situation go from bad to worse. But the shelter that I took them to was a no-kill shelter, and the way that I knew that these people knew their shit is whenever I took Milkshake to see them, they picked Milkshake up out of the carrier that I had brought her in, and they just grabbed a couple pills and shoved them down her throat almost immediately, and they were like, yep, she's got fleas, here's this. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, okay. And they were like, hey, like, if you want to keep up with how Milkshake is doing, here's our website, and you should see her in a week or so on there. And I didn't check up on that, because I felt bad that I was, quote unquote, abandoning the cat, which always feels bad. But it's just the fact that I wasn't in a position to help them at that point, and I was already dealing with Marshmallow and Macaroon being lethargic and scaring the shit out of me. Not that, so all of that to say, number one, I don't regret helping out Milkshake. Number two, I do regret that I did not isolate Milkshake from Marshmallow and Macaroon. The problem with me, quote unquote, isolating Marshmallow and Macaroon from Milkshake is that I, number one, at the time lived alone, so I didn't have anyone else except me. And two, I worked from sun up to sundown, and so I would have to have two full setups for a kitten and then my cats. I guess technically I could have just put, like, some, like, puppy pads or something on the floor. I do look at that time with, like, I feel like a failure in that regard. It's just a learning experience. Do I do it again? Fuck yeah, I do. God damn it, I knew it was in the middle. Being an adult is always, you always get presented with these seemingly insurmountable decisions that you got to make. Like, back when I was married, and me and my wife simultaneously lost our jobs because the guy that we were working with was a complete piece of shit. Complete two-faced, absolute fucking loser of a human being. And so he was like, let's fire them both at the same time just because I don't like them. In reality, so that's not necessarily the truth. The truth of the matter is they were unveiling this system where Amazon deliverers were going to get monitored by a camera the whole time, and you had to sign into this app to make that happen. And we just didn't sign into the app and say, oh, we had trouble signing into the app because, you know, like, I don't want to be watched the whole time that I'm working. Like, I'm already barely have air conditioning, overworked, underpaid. There was a time that here's a story about that company that I worked for. I worked for they're called delivery service providers, or DSPs, and so essentially they're outsourced labor so that Amazon themselves don't have to hire a bunch of delivery personnel and manage them and shit like that. Because believe me, you don't want that. And so companies take it upon themselves to be Amazon's delivery force. And in the mornings, you're given this sheet, and in the sheet is your delivery route. And you can kind of you can pretty much tell how bad or good your day is going to be depending on your route and where it is, especially because, oh man, dude, you would just see apartment after apartment after apartment after apartment after apartment after apartment. And the reason why apartments are bad, if you live in a place where your building has like a locker, that is almost not. I would say that locker does not exist for you. That exists for Amazon personnel. Here's the thing about lockers. No apartment complex is required to have a locker, which means that whether or not they give a shit about delivery personnel is up to them. And hey, guess what? The majority of them don't give a shit about delivery personnel. And so you'll see apartment after apartment after apartment, and you're like, oh, I'll just deliver to the locker. Newsflash, they don't have a locker. Does the front desk take packages? Of course fucking not. Why would they? And you just have to deliver to the 5th floor by walking up a million fucking stairs, and then the next one's on the other side of the planet. And get fucked, dumbass. Got some glow sticks. Got that. Got the compass. Got this chair. So in other words, so I'm working for this company, right? And there's this route that they mention, and every time that they brought it up, they would say that everyone who has had this route has ended up quitting. And so I ended up just calling it the quitter. It's the route that makes people quit. The quitter. So I finish my route. And the way that a lot of these companies like to get extra labor out of their employees is they'll be like, oh, if you finish early, you can go home. The only thing that we'll ask you to do is rescue somebody. And what a rescue is you take some of their route, like obviously they're not up to the same level of snuff that you are, and you take some of their packages and help them finish their route. sounds good on paper, right? You take like 2 cube bags full of shit and you go about your day, and both of you finish at the same fucking time, so you don't even get to go home early, because actually what's actually happening is you're just doing extra labor for fucking free. Unlock the best shovel. Oh my god, that's the best shovel? Holy shit. Hell yeah. So anyway, so I finished this fucking awful route. By the way, I have always been an exceedingly above average delivery person. I'm very good at my job, because of course I am. So I finished my route, and there's this lady who says, "Oh, I feel unwell. I feel so unwell. I don't think I can keep working today. I feel sick. I'm about to throw up. Blah blah blah. Can someone please? Oh please." Now, so I'm not saying this because I think that women are weak. I don't. I genuinely don't. What actually happened is this 70-year-old woman was given the quitter, which is primarily apartments requiring exceptional physical stress to get through, because of course it is. Like, oh my god, like there's not a single apartment complex that has there's not a single apartment complex that has I'll remember it. They don't have a locker, because of course they don't. Why would they? The front office is closed, because every single office closes at like 6 p.m. And so you're like, hey, I need directions to this thing, and they'll be like, yeah, we're closed. Good talk. And so I finished my entire route, and this lady, no offense, sat on her ass all day looking at how bad the route was going to be for like 4 hours, did 5 deliveries in 4 hours, and left the entirety of the quitter for somebody else to figure out. Me, left me to figure it out. And so I'm like, hey, she didn't really like do anything. Like, and again, this isn't me being like buck hurt, because again, 70-year-old woman should not have been given that outrageous route. And I did not only my own apartment filled route, but I did the entirety of the quitter. And you're like, what do you mean that you did the entirety of the quitter? Shouldn't they have rescued you as well? Oh yeah, they sent me a rescue, and it was like at 10:30 p.m. By the way, still married at this time, and my wife was waiting for me to finish. Like, I had to do 2 full routes, and we carpool because we're poor, and she's sitting in the car for like 6 extra hours with no air conditioning, because our air conditioning didn't work because we were poor, and our air conditioning went out, because of course it did. And they send me a rescue, and again, this is no skin off this other guy's nose. This guy shows up, and I don't think he spoke English very well, because, you know, like, we're all just trying to like pay our bills. And this guy shows up, and I have like 4 bags full of packages still to go, and it's 10:30 p.m. And I need to go home because my wife would like to go home too. And he shows up and he's like, hey, I have to make food for my children. I can't take very much. And I was like, can you take a bag? And he said, no, I can take half a bag. What? 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 What are you talking about? What do you mean? You can't. What? Wait, what? You're not gonna help me out at all? Like, not like nothing? So yeah, so that happened. And I did 2 full routes for the same paycheck. And you know what I learned? You know what I learned that day? Is that they called it like a 10-hour guarantee. Because it guaranteed your 10 hours even if you finished ahead of time. It's bullshit. It's always been bullshit. It's just to get you to work harder. Because you're like, oh, if I work fast enough, I'll get paid. I'll get paid for work that I don't even have to do if I just. But they always make you work extra. They'll always make you work extra, and so it's like, oh, but you're getting paid for 10 hours, so we need to get you. You need to work for 10 hours, so just work at a pace that makes it to where once you finish your route, you're roughly 10 hours in. Is what I learned. That's what I learned. Do not give these ghouls a single extra ounce of energy other than what is required. You have a route, and the only thing you should care about is finishing that round. That's it. That's what I learned. And it's really unfortunate because the longer, and I'm sure this like comes as to no surprise to, you know, like work veterans, you know, like people that have had jobs fucking everywhere and know how this shit works, you know, like this isn't new information. But to all of you people out there who are like, oh, if I just work extra, they'll notice. They do notice that you work extra, and they say they see dollar signs. Here's our other coffin, by the way. This gets us a basketball court thing, which lets us work on our agility by making hoops in the basketball court, but it is near impossible. I've only gotten 1. It's so fucking hard, dude. Genuinely, like, the worst thing in this game is the basketball court. So here's another story. I don't know if I told this story on this channel, so it's a new story to me. So this is another DSP that I'm working for. I thought, you know, in your heart of hearts, you're like, surely that was just the one bad DSP, right? Surely that was just the one bad DSP. And if I get in on the ground floor when a DSP is just starting, then they'll appreciate me. No. They don't give a shit. So anyway, I'm working for this new DSP. They literally just started. Whenever we would start our days, in the top of a covered parking lot that they had rented out. They had rented out the top of this fucking parking lot, and that's where they stored all of their like, it wasn't even on the Amazon property. It was like down the street, downtown, at the top of this fuck ass thing. I don't even know how you like talk to someone and be like, hey, I need to rent the top of your parking garage or something along those lines. So weird. And so I got there at the ground level. There were routes that had 4 things, like 4 deliveries, and that was it. Just because Amazon was like, all right, well, we're gonna give you these routes to see how well you do. It's so ridiculous. And of course, those days they were like, "Oh yeah, you get your 10-hour guarantee." And so that's why I believed them for a second that, like, you know, like if I just work my ass off, they'll give a shit about me. And then we started getting like the big routes where we're delivering to like downtown Dallas. This was during the riots, by the way, whenever like downtown Dallas was getting like absolutely swamped by, I think it was with the George Floyd situation. And so I was delivering during that time when like all of the storefronts had completely shattered glass. Probably well deserved, because all these businesses are surrounded by homeless people and not a single one of them give a shit about them. There are more homeless people in downtown Dallas than there are businesses, if that makes any sort of like logical sense. And so instead of housing these people and being like, oh man, you know, like, I don't like the sight of homeless people, and your first thought is, yeah, so we should house them, right? We should take care of them and make sure that they, you know, like, don't die like a dog on the street. Like, whenever we would go to refuel our vans, we would go underneath this bridge, and there were so many sleeping bags underneath the overpass, like people living underneath the bridge just to get out from underneath the Texas heat. It was that bad, and it was just like, that was just something you saw no matter what. Is there's just homeless people everywhere, and nobody seemed to give a shit about them. There were people, I would like, if I ever had extra food, there were a lot of people that would be consistently begging near the gas station, and so I would just be like, hey man, I didn't eat my sandwich today, would you like this? Or hey man, they gave us extra snacks at work, would you like this? And obviously they would always be like, yes, thank you so much, God bless you. So we have these routes that are like downtown Dallas now, and then they bring me into their office. We finally had like an actual office space, and so they bring me in and they go, Sass. They didn't call me Sass, but I'm just gonna call myself Sass because I prefer that name. So they were like, Sass, we have these new routes that we're in talks with Amazon with. And I was like, oh, because I was one of their best delivery personnel. And I was like, all right, finally I'm getting the recognition that I deserve. And so here's the spiel. These routes, we would get to the warehouse an hour early to load these routes, because these routes were astronomically larger than the ones we delivered normally. So there's a stop and a package limit that Amazon has in place. And whenever I say in place, I'm putting this in quotation marks, because the idea behind it is it's supposed to prevent DSPs from overworking their staff, but both Amazon and the DSPs have found a way around it, where they just lie to you. So you can only have a maximum of 200 stops and a maximum of 400 packages. And so every day they would just max out on that shit, because of course they would. And so you would have these outrageous routes where one stop was actually 5 houses individually, and they all had one package each. So one stop would actually be 5 stops, because they're lying to you. I might get caught. Don't catch me. They would they would just lie to you. So one stop would be 5 stops, because it would be 5 individual houses with one item each. And so it's not one stop, it's 5 stops. So anyway, blah 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 blah. Lunch, you got it. Here's your thing, brother.
Nice.
Canteen, you got it. So these routes, you got to the warehouse an hour earlier, because instead of having 400 packages, we had 1,600 to 2,000. Instead of having, you know, like those typical like Amazon vans that you saw, we had U-Hauls, and like those like basically like 18 wheelers not 18-wheelers, but like, you know, like like a box truck, like a big box truck full to the brim with packages. And the idea was, instead of having 200 stops, we would have 40. And you're like, how on earth do you deliver 2,000 packages? How do you deliver 2,000 packages to only 40 stops? The real answer is you don't, because that doesn't exist. That's not a thing. The idea behind it, though, is that you would deliver to these businesses that had like these package rooms, and you would just drop off like 300 packages in a package room. And same thing with like apartment complexes. Hey, do you remember whenever I said that most apartment complexes don't actually have a thing? Do you guys remember whenever I said that earlier? And I was like, most apartment complexes don't actually have lockers. Remember that? Remember whenever I said that? That was kind of like a weird thing. It's weird that's coming back up. So the way that these routes were explained to me is I would be getting a pay raise for doing these routes, and I did not have to rescue anyone if I did these routes. And that was the thing that made me want to do these routes, is I was like, oh, I don't have to rescue anybody? Cool. I just like, I just drop off, I go to 40 stops, drop off a shit ton of things, collect my 10 hours, and I go home and I play video games and jerk off, right? Like, who gives a shit? Hell fucking yeah, dude. So, first day of me loading these routes, and something's off, because I get to the first place and it's closed, and it was one of those like indoor apartment complexes for rich people. And in the back of my mind, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Why on earth would the office be open at 3:40 a.m.? Why did we set this up to get there early if we can't get in the door? Wait. So I go to the next place and I have to be let in by someone that lived in the building. They like walked out and I was like, hey, do you mind holding the door open? And they're like, yeah, I got you, man. Oh, I need to play this and win. That's an achievement. Forgot about this. I just need to win once. Just once. I don't even really care about the money. Just let me win it. So I get to that building that I just mentioned where the guy let me in, and I open up the stop, and the stop is, oh, you need this cube, and oh, cool, nice. You need this cube, and 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 you need this cube. And so I have this dolly that is filled with 9 individual cubes, and I walk in, and I walk up to the front desk, and I say, hey, where is y'all's package room? And they say, we don't have a package room. You deliver door to door. Now, remember that a normal person is required to deliver 400 packages. And now recall that my route has 1,600 plus. And if you're like, oh, well, it's indoors, it's not so bad. The next place was an outdoor apartment complex. It was an outdoor apartment complex. So I call my bosses and I'm like, hey, this is not, none of these places have a big drop off. And they go, yeah, we're still working these routes out. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. They were not working these places out. They were not figuring out what they were going to do. It was bullshit. Bro did not come back. Bro also did not come back. So no, these places did not. No, fuck off. Don't fucking lie to me. So I still deliver 1,600 packages before many other people. Explain that to me. Explain how I deliver 1,600 packages before other people deliver 400. Okay, explain that one to me. I really put into perspective, you know, like the people that I rescued, because I was always like, man, you people are going slow. These people were doing the thing that I should have been doing, which is going slow on purpose. Either that or they were just incompetent. But then again, like the workload in these places is just absurd. It is just absurd. Like if you're ever like, why did this guy throw my package? He should deliver my thing with a smile. I'm telling you right now, they want to kill themselves right now. It is modern day slavery. It is awful. It is terrible. I mean, like most jobs today are modern day slavery. So I finish the route and I call my bosses and I go, all right, route complete. I'm livid, by the way. I'm so angry. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home. And I'm going to have a stern talking with them the next day. Because I don't want to talk to my bosses while I am in this state because they're going to fire me. Like I'm going to say something and they're going to fire me. And I kind of need the money because I'm living on my own. You know, it's like one of those things where it's like, if I say what I want to say, I'm not walking away with the job that I currently have intact. So I call my bosses and I go, all right, route complete. And they go, all right, can you go rescue blah, 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 blah. And I said, I'm sorry. I thought that was like one of the things that you told me is that that I don't have to rescue anybody. And he goes, oh, you must have misunderstood. So you don't have to rescue the little guys. You still have to rescue the other guys that have the 1,600 routes. I lost it. And this is when things got weird, because the moment that you start, what's the term, like rattling against your chains, the moment that you start pressing against the bars that seek to bind you, things get weird. So the dispatcher, so I'm not even talking to my boss at this point, it's just the dispatcher, and I know him. He was a fucking weirdo. One day he pulled me in and was like, he was laughing and he wanted to show me what he was laughing at, and it was a hentai that he was watching. He was watching hentai at work, and it was SA. It was SA. And he thought it was hilarious. Like, if you want to know the kinds of people that are behind these kinds of things, he thought that was so funny, dude. And so I'm like, Brandon, I was told that I don't have to rescue people. And he goes, do you want me to get Shane on the line? And Shane's the boss. And I go, yes. And it was weird because he obviously did not expect me to say yes, because it took him a little while to register that whenever I said, yes, I would like to speak to Shane. Like he paused for so long. And then he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yes. Because I just wanted to give a fuck. You know, like, one of us is going down in flames, right? And I get Shane on the line and he goes, hey, what's up? Hi, what's up? You know, in his chipper tune to make it totally seem like he's not trying to literally kill me for minimum wage. And I go, hey, Shane, I was just told that I need to go rescue somebody, and you promised me that I didn't have to rescue anyone. That was what we talked about. And he goes, no, you do have to still go. You do still have to go rescue someone. I was like, Shane, you told me that I don't have to do that. That is what you told me. And I just kept repeating that until he told me to go home. Because that's what I was owed, is me not having to rest. That's what you promised me, you piece of shit. So I go home. And the next day, there's this guy who is a fucking weirdo. He's another one of the dispatchers. He comes up to me and we talk about what happened yesterday, and he wants to get it from me, like, what happened, as if like there's anything to misconstrue about the situation. Like there's anything that's like, oh, I didn't think that would happen. You know, it's like, you guys promised me that I wouldn't have to rescue anyone, and then you told me that I had to rescue someone. Also, all of the routes were delivering door to door, and I did 4 times the work, and you still wanted me to go rescue someone because you think that paying me for 10 hours, I should kill myself for you, right? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? And he looked at me and he goes, "So you're really?" And I told him to take me off of the route, because I didn't want to do it anymore, because you guys fucking lied to me and I'm not gonna do this extra shit for you. Sorry. And so he looked at me and he goes, "So you're really gonna abandon us whenever we need you?" What are you talking about? Abandon you? What are you talking about? I'm not abandoning anyone. You guys lied to me. What are you talking about? So they took me off of the routes because I demanded it. I finished out the week on those bullshit routes and they never improved, ever. Because of course they didn't. Why would they? And the moment that they took me off of those routes, they walked up to me and they go, Amazon, like one of Shane's husband walked up to me and was like, "Hey, Amazon talked to us and they said that you have too many infractions on your record, and so they're about to fire you, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let you go so that if you want to still work at Amazon, you can work at a different DSP instead of being fired from Amazon forever." Because I think Amazon has, like, this is true. If you get fired from any Amazon job, more than likely they'll never hire you back for any sort of Amazon adjacent job, because whenever you work for a DSP, you still have to get hired through Amazon for that DSP. And so they were like, "Oh, you have too many infractions on your record." Bullshit. No, I did not. I did not have too many infractions on my record. You guys just put me on the most insane routes ever. You would have ample opportunity to check my record, in quotation marks. By the way, have never worked at another Amazon job where we had infractions on our record. That's never been a thing. And I've made some mistakes working at Amazon. Like, I've delivered to the wrong locker and not been able to retrieve the equipment or the things, and had to take that shit on the chin. Like, shit like that just happens sometimes. And if I was gonna get fired, I would have gotten fired a long time ago. So it's weird. The moment that I suddenly start complaining, suddenly I have too many infractions on my record. So they waited until I showed up at work to get my route, and then told me that I was fired. They didn't just email me and say, "Hey, don't show up to work today because you're fired." They waited until I was at work in uniform, waiting around like a fucking dumbass. Fucking absolutely ridiculous. So in other words, like, I worked my ass off for these people. It wasn't minimum wage, because that's the only reason I was working at Amazon, is it paid way better than every other place. What in the shit? Dude, what the hell? Is that where I need to go? Find ladder and abandoned tunnels. Macaroon, you don't need to do that. Mac. Is this the end of the tunnel? I've never gotten this far. So all of that to say, if I have to go back to work at Amazon again, I'm gonna lose my mind. But it's the only like job that pays a living wage, so I guess we'll find out. Mac. Hey, buddy. Mac. Hey, buddy, you don't need to do that. It's okay. Hi, buddy. You want to get on my lap? You had a rough morning, huh? You had a rough morning? Yeah. Poor guy. Going through so much. But anyway, that's another one of my favorite stories to tell is the oh, you still have to rescue story. Like like what do you even say at that point? Absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna keep digging. I could go in the tunnel. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Can I, what the hell? Can I, hello? Are these things real? I can't even dig anymore, huh? So where does this go then? Well, I know what oh my God, Mag, come here. He's losing his mind. Where does this go? Hi, Mag. What's up, Papa? Look, you can get on my lap and you can have a great time, or you can stay at my feet and continue wanting non-stop attention. I've got money to make on this completely ad-free channel. Hopefully I get the video done. I'm hoping to get the video that I'm working on done within the next 2 days, because I need to upload before I go job hunting. Otherwise, I guarantee you I'll be way too exhausted from the majority of the days that I work. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. Yes, 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 very unfortunate. Dude, this is gonna be the most that I've ever sold in one lump sum. I think that I'm almost done. I need to check these letters. Oh, these are the letters from the very beginning of the game. Oh, that's funny. More stuff. I want all of the max upgrades. Yes, sure. $4.95. Yes, sure. I'm it's not pause or it's not glitching. I need to score a basketball. Don't dig 2 days in a row. Max out movement, max out inventory. Talk to Mrs. Dorothy. Who is Mrs. Dorothy? I don't know who Mrs. Dorothy is. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. So these guys are just gonna like walk into a wall forever because I have purchased all of their upgrades. What up, man? This might be the final movement upgrade, right? Yep. And so now he just has nothing to do. Is this?
Hello.
Is this her?
Hello. Hello.
Hey, man, I'm not saying I wouldn't.
Hello.
All I'm saying is, like, is that cat, like, is that Miss Dorothy? Who is Miss Dorothy? Is it the lady who comes and talks to me for lunch? Is it the lunch lady? Oh my God, lunch lady mentioned? Yay! I wonder if there's an achievement for getting out in a week, because it's day 5. I wonder if there's an achievement for selling every possible item in the underground. Underground mentioned? Undertale? What is this? Some kind of story inside of the under, like an undertale. Wait, say that again. Wait. Say that again. What is this? Some kind of undertale? Oh, this is just like a dead end. Dude, I have dug everything. I've dug everything here. I don't think there's anything left to do. This is what dynamite looks like, by the way. It is not great. It's actually it's like really bad. I don't think these things exist because I can't interact with them at all. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not ready for this yet. I still have some things to get. I don't even have like things to use my energy on now that I think about it. I think you have to have, you either need to get caught by the guard or be really good at the gambling minigame in order to have enough TP to buy all of your upgrades. I still need to use the key and score a basket during the basketball game, so we'll do that. I guess we're waiting until Dorothy shows up and then we talk to Dorothy 25 times and then she kisses us or something. Thanks, friend. So like they're not gonna do, so the majority of people are just gonna like walk in space because they don't have anything to sell me. What up, man? 600 for that, so that's the final upgrade. Thanks, man. So if I don't eat all of it, so if I don't eat this food, will it show up in this later? I guess we're gonna find out. We have 10 achievements left. One of them is to spend 28 days in prison. That seems like such a waste of time. Then again, I mean, like, isn't that like the point? Is this? That girl seems like, is that not like Yoruichi plus Misato from Evangelion? I don't want to look at it too much because I don't want this video to get like demonetized. Thomas Mascot Agency is gonna have an update. I might play that on this channel. I need to record another Emerald playthrough, the trash talk, and I also need to record another Bug Fables episode at some point. I feel okay today. I need to take my depression medication. I haven't done that yet. I moved so fast. Oh my god. Movement upgrade. Is that Dorothy? Or is the BBW Dorothy? Yo, what up? Because I'm gonna be honest.
Hello. Hello.
The bushy eyebrows.
Hello.
The hips. What up, man?
Nice.
Get me a watch. I don't think there's anything else that I can get you because Hey, this is the worst fucking thing ever. Yeah. Easy. Don't dig 2 days in a row. Escape from the prison. There's 3 hidden achievements. What up? Thanks, man. All right, so let's get enough TP to buy the last upgrade that I need. I don't think that I can finish my boy's mission. That might have to be a separate playthrough. I don't think that I really need to get footage of it because it is pretty mundane. You pretty much just gotta like exclusively only give shit about things whenever you need to get him a new item. Give me toilet paper, give me toilet paper, give me toilet paper. So normally I would be like, why is toilet paper such an important currency. But then I remembered, like, during COVID, remember there was that huge, like, if you don't want to be stuck on the toilet without toilet paper, and everybody lost their minds and bought way too much toilet paper, and other people didn't get toilet paper, and so you could use toilet paper as a currency if you really wanted to. Granted, the majority of the people that, in quotation marks, had their eyes on the market were scalpers. Because there's no real toilet paper currency market unless exclusively it is either ethical bartering or you're a scalper and deserve to spend the rest of eternity in hell because you have no soul. I bought my Switch from a scalper, and at the time I didn't have nearly as aggressive as a stance on scalping as I do now. And now I'm like, the fact that I gave money to a scalper is like a blight on my soul. Like, no. Perish. Yes, okay, that's enough for that. I don't know. Is this Catherine? Is this Catherine? I'm guessing this is Catherine. Oh, Mrs. Dorothy.
Hello. 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 Hello.
What is the point of that? Like, I'm asking her for, like, sex or something? Just hangs out in the air all day. I'm not saying I wouldn't. Sorry, that's a little facetious. Can I call him during... No, I can't. So I gotta not dig 2 days in a row. I'm obviously not going to record that because it's literally just 2 days of doing absolutely fucking nothing. Maybe I escape during the night. Max out your inventory upgrade. So that's the last thing that I need. There's 3 hidden achievements though, and those have me scared because I don't want to have to do a complete replay through. Give me my free TP. Give me my free TP. Can I tell him to leave without taking the TP? Because I wonder if there's like have 0 TP at one point is like an upgrade that I can get. Eh. Tell me this is the last thing I need. You're joking! You're joking! God damn it. No! That's so annoying. I have to wait an entire day? You're fucking joking. You're joking. You're joking. No. Oh my god. I was gonna get in bed. And I pressed the interact button, which is to take out my fucking weapon. Instead of X to go to sleep. Guess what happened? Guess what? Guess what? Yup. Yup. And so now I have to do the achievement where I get all the way to the end without slipping up even once. No, that's awesome. No, I think that's really good. No, that's really good. No, that's awesome, dude. No, that's really good. No, thanks. Nope, thanks. Nope, that's really good. Well, I got caught, and I got caught holding a tool. Yay. Yeah, yay. Well, I know where to go now. I know where I'm going. That's a pretty good shovel. It's a pretty good shovel. It kind of looks kind of cool, actually. So now I got to do the whole game over again. I don't necessarily need to buy all of the upgrades again. I just need the shovel. So that's cool. I knew that there was an achievement for getting caught wielding your thing. I just didn't want to get it yet because I need to get the achievement, because I know there's an achievement that you have to like win without getting caught. But you know what? I think I'll spend the first 2 days of the next playthrough not digging so that I can get that achievement pretty much as soon as possible. Dude, you can like blast through this. Holy shit. Yeah, so that was a big whoops. Big my bad. Big whoops. Big little oopsie poopsie there. I guess now I can stick around and max out my inventory upgrade, but other than like, man, I'm so angry. That's so stupid. I shouldn't have done that, man. What a slip up, dude. I was like, sure, because I went to go pee. I came back. The guy, you have to interact with him to make him go away. Literally, if I had at any point just told him to fuck off, that would have been fine. But I grabbed my shovel because this game prioritizes you grabbing your shovel over going to sleep. Make that make sense. Make it make sense, SpongeBob. Very annoying. Dude, you can in one day get out of this with the right equipment. That's so cool. I mean, now there's more stuff for me, right? there's more stuff for me, right? Yeah. I still don't know what the energy drinks do. Like I just don't know what that does. Mac. So what? I gotta go north? North, right? Is this? I hope I'm going the right way. Because now this is embarrassing. Why would it even let me grab my stuff? Why would it let me grab an item that instantly gets me caught? It's fine. It's fine. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm not over it. I'm screaming. I'm crying. I'm throwing up. I'm pissing. I'm shitting. Get me out of here. I like how they somehow spent like the $13,000 it would require for me to, for them to fill the hole back up with dirt. And it's still like the landfill, number one, still has things for me to sell. Number two, the guards don't realize that this is how I've been making all of my money. 3, they let me keep my shovel. And 4, they leave me in the same fucking cell instead of putting me into fucking solitary confinement because I very clearly am a flight hazard. Let me out. Like I'm very actively trying to escape here. They're like, yeah, just put him back in there. He's learned his lesson. He's learned his lesson. Don't worry about it. He learned his lesson. Yeah, he learned his lesson. What are y'all's thoughts on Southern accents because I have always suppressed mine just because I don't like my family and all of them have Southern accents. Thoughts on that? Thoughts on Southern accents? So now I'm back, like just because I have the best thingy, I am already back. That's crazy, dog. That's wild. You wild for that one. Dog, you wild for that one. yeah. Wild for that one. What is he talking about? I've started waxing my legs, and it is a process, I tell you. I'm a very hairy person naturally. It's always been a source of shame. And I started waxing, and I can do like 6 strips a day. And then I have to stop because it hurts. But it like the results speak for themselves. Like I've never actually felt my skin naturally, and it feels great. It feels good. What do you do with all this stuff, by the way? Like you desperately want the tomato soup for some reason? Like what's that about? Like can I ask you about that? Is that like a thing? 900. Copy that, boss man. Mwah. Dude, you just go so fast. I could also just wait until I can just like earn money by gambling. I don't think I'd need to though, because like the entire mine is full again, you know. Why does this left path exist? The letters tell you that you have to go north, and then the achievement or the task list also tells you to go north. So it's like you would have to actively be intentionally not paying attention in order to accidentally you can't accidentally because you would have to be going out of your way, like, and it's not like you're ever going to pay for every single one of the upgrades unless A, you get caught, or B, you gamble. Because like there's no way you purchase everything, and you also do 100%. Well, I guess technically, if you're good at gambling, you don't need to purchase the prison rep items. It just makes it significantly easier. Because now I don't have anything. Oh wait, can I transfer cash into toilet paper with my friend, my prison friend guy? Thing and the stuff with the thing and the stuff, the things and stuff and the stuff and things. Things and stuff and stuff and things and 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 things and stuff and stuff and things. If I ever seem weird, so this is something that I always struggle with as someone with ADHD plus autism, right? When am I too much and when am I not enough? Because I have 2 modes, hyperactive and then very quiet. And I can be really quiet when I'm upset, and a lot of people misinterpret me being quiet as me upset. Most of the time I am quiet when I am tired, or I just feel like I can't add anything to the conversation that's currently happening, so I just am quiet. When am I too much? When am I not enough? Really, I do not know. What up, Preen? What do you do with all this? Like, it's like, how many shoes do you have at this point? He's like, yeah, buy toilet paper at the store. Yeah, buddy. This should be the final Backpacker upgrade. Backpacker upgrade. There's no fucking way there's another one. Where do you keep getting these? Fuck up! God damn it. That's so annoying. It's so annoying. What the hell? What the hell? I need to, it's like, it was like what, 1200 or like 900? Dude, come on. Alright, dude, I have to. Can I do this? You have to be deeper. You have to be deeper. You have to be deeper. Why is this game this way? It's fine. So now I gotta do another run. If I beat the game and it's like new game plus, start with all of your upgrades. I would love for that to be a thing. I think with my speed, I can actually get up on top of this. I think I can. I know I can. Yep. Yes. I went fast enough. I'm on top. I'm on top. Yes. I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. Hello, please let me out. I've got some things I've got to do. I have some friends in high places, as you can probably tell. Why would you need inventory? Why would I also need to? What are you talking about? Why would I need to transfer? This game has a miss. This game doesn't understand things. Time to gamble. Time to gamble. Just give me all my stuff in one game, and you know I can win this. You'll see in the new Trash Lock episode whenever I record it, I've been a very busy bot. Getting up to no good in the neighborhood. Hi, Marshmallow. What's up, Papa? What's up, buddy? Dude, that's a lot of money. that's a lot of money. What are you doing, Bubba? What's up? You wanna get my lap? He always sits next to me whenever I'm playing video games. Sometimes he'll like reach out and touch my back. He's a sweet little baby boy. And he's so handsome, right, Marshmallow? He's so handsome. Dude, what if I beat the entire game in like one day? Ow. What's up, Marshmallow? Marshmallow. I know that I have 900, but I'm getting extra in case, why would it max out at 45 instead of 50 inventory? Why would you ever need 50 inventory? Why would you ever get to this point in the game where you're like, yes, inventory is the thing that I'm struggling with and not like the best shovel in the game? Like, that's weird, right? Ah, fuck it. I don't give a shit. What's up, Marshmallow? Ew. 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 I'm gonna pet him while we're at lunch. Hi, Marshmallow. You're so handsome and lovely, and I love. Do you know that? Ew. What do you think, Marshmallow? Oh, you know what? I don't know if I will be able to get out in the first day just because energy, because I have double energy from what I started with. So I wonder if this game has a Wikipedia. I'm gonna look that up. Prison escape simulator. Dig out wiki. This is escape simulator. This is not the... That's... None of this is what I just asked for. Well, this is incorrect. It may be possible to get on your first day, especially if you get the good shovel. Is that good? Marshmallow? Ugh, right there. All right, please let me get the final backpack upgrade. Yeah, everything's okay, man. Thanks for the 6 toilet paper. I will be using that definitely. This has got to be the last one, right? Yes! All right, let's go. Well, I guess I'm just gonna say fuck it and get the hell out of here, and then hopefully I can start in a new game plus sort of situation. Adios, idiots. Lol. Aha. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we got a maze. Very cute. Very cute, very cute. Don't do this to me. Oh, is this what this is for? I know it's that way. I like how it's not pointing at true north. It's pointing at the ladder. Okay, this is not how tunnels work, buddy. Dude, what in the fresh hell is happening? There we go. Get out of here. Repair fuse box. What the hell? What did that do? Am I? Dude, what? Holy shit, there's an entire game outside of this game. Dude, I'm driving. So if I remember correctly, they said don't, there's a letter that says don't break through the barricade. So don't break through a barricade because it won't work. Find the hidden helicopter in the abandoned refinery and escape. Yep. Where do I go? Well, this is the only direction to go. In the abandoned refinery. Only what? This is not. Why is it? It doesn't really feel like I'm gonna chase the. Is there another direction for me to go? Oh, there's something over there. Hold up. Let's go this way. Dude, the driving in this is actually pretty... Ow. The driving in this is actually pretty good. I didn't know there was actually going to be driving. I'm just using the WAS keys. It's actually pretty intuitive. Ow. I guess they didn't want to program in cops chasing you. Or something along those lines. So they said don't break through the barricade because it won't work. And then so I'm assuming that other thing was the barricade, or there's going to be a barricade that I have to make a choice whether or not to like go one way or break through the barricade. And they said don't break through the barricade. Here's the refinery. I did it! Yay! Okay, all I did was sell tickets. Like, I don't need to go on the run from the law, though, do I? Like, you know what I'm saying? So now I gotta deal without getting caught because I fucked up.
I've never been the tough guy. I used my brain, not my fists. In
I'm gonna, hold on, let me turn this down.
school, I printed fake movie tickets. Later, I ran a pay-to-park scam in a supermarket.
Does this not look AI
It's not my
generated,
fault
by the
people
way?
assumed a vest equals authority. I never said the parking wasn't free. I just gave them the opportunity to pay for it. As an adult, I sold fake tickets to a free concert. Yeah, people paid to attend something that costs nothing. Harmless. Sure, illegal, apparently. The judge had no sense of humor. Next stop, prison. Now I'm here in a jumpsuit, surrounded by guys who bench press refrigerators. Not my vibe. But I'm not planning to stay here for long. A buddy messaged me saying he has a plan to get me out of here. I just need tools, a few clever trades, and maybe a spoon. No violence, no chaos. Just one clean, smart escape.
Okay. That's really nice. That's cool. Okay. This game is so fucking goofy, man. So, because the character stays consistent, I don't know if AI is getting to the point where they can like keep a character consistent, or if that was drawn art. It kind of shows how stupid AI art has gotten, that we're even at the point where it's like, I can't tell anymore, you know, like shit like that. It's so stupid. So I'm just kind of wait for it to be lunchtime, and then I am going to get a shit ton of money that way. I'm not gonna do it any other way. I wonder if I can get through on the first day. That'd be kind of interesting, right? Oh, right, because I gotta get to the coffins again. I don't understand the point of the basketball hoop. Like, I understand that it increases your agility, but like, who cares? Like, genuinely, who cares? What's up, man? Yeah, take it. I don't give a shit. I guess I'm playing normally until I have the chance to gamble. So I just gotta get not caught. I just gotta get not caught. Easy peasy, right? And I don't even need like money until I get the key to the extra shop. But if I just have a shit ton of money, like a shit ton of toilet paper, I don't need any of the... So I don't know, let's fucking speedrun this shit, dude. I think energy is going to be the only thing that I'm really worried about, but you can just buy energy. Granted, I want the max shovel first. That's for damn sure. Let's speed one this shit. Yeah, let's speed one. Let's speed one this shit. I don't even need money. Like, I don't even need money. So I guess like your friend in the other area is like a way to guaranteed get like cash. But who cares? Like, realistically? Guards, kill this guy. He's got a toy shovel that kids use to shovel sand. How dare he? I just need toilet paper to get myself going once we get to lunch. Preferably a lot. When you grab an item out of the dirt, it destroys the dirt around it. I did not know that. Watch. Yeah, look. Ah, that's so weird. What the hell? Boy, what the hell? This game's so silly. It's such a silly little game. The real question is, can I do all of this in one day? Probably not. It kind of depends on how much toilet paper I get from gambling. I obviously can't get all the achievements in one day because there's literally achievements that are like you have to be here for 28 days for no fuck. Like there's no reason that should exist. Fuck that achievement specifically. That is so stupid. Just grabbing as much as I can. So there is no new game plus, which is a little unfortunate. I was expecting to be like, play again with all of the equipment unlocked to see what it's like to start from maximum upgrades. Yeah, I'm finding 0 things. What the hell? I thought for certain that it was gonna be like, hey, if you hit the barricade, they catch you. But no, it's, hey, we programmed in an invisible wall here. we program an invisible wall. And you can't go that way. Riveting stuff, really. We have three achievements left. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'm here, friend. Yeah, 4 TP. Hell yeah. That's enough for... I wonder if I can slow the game down in order to, like, cheese the card game. Because you saw, it kind of just goes on infinitely. I will wait. Is there a setting? I'm going to check the settings real quick. No. Does not look like it. Actually, VSync? No. I guess I'll just have to be goated with the sauce. No cap. Or I could record it every time. That seems really lame. That seems like a lame way of doing it, but I'm just trying to get out of here. So the only 3 achievements that I need left are escape without getting caught, don't dig 2 days in a row, and then spend 28 days in prison. Spending 28 days in prison seems completely pointless. No offense. I will get it though. That means I have to do nothing on my computer for a while because you can't because it pauses. So like I'm gonna click off the window and you hear that there's no more music anymore. It's because it's paused. You have to have this running for 28 in-game days. Why? Doesn't that seem really stupid? Excuse me. I need to gamble. What's up? It's gambling time.
I could also get money from this as well, because I will get the key pretty soon to buy all this stuff. There's all my money. How did you get over there? What the hell? That doesn't make any sense. Sometimes they overlap in such a way that it's really hard to tell what the fuck just happened. I'm assuming that I need like 10 grand or something. Something stupid like that. What if I just, instead of backing out of the menu, just like raw dogged it all the way to 10 grand? No, how'd you do that? And now I'm a little flustered, I'll be honest with you. What? Okay, pay attention. So if it doubles every time, I just need to get it to, I don't know how many like I need to do in a row for it to get to like 10 grand. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Pay attention. Pay attention to me. Roxanne Wolf. How did she get over there? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, that's another thing. I wonder, like, if I slowed it down, would that even allow me to tease it? Like, with how some of the cards overlap sometimes? Would that even work? God, oh, fuck off. Now I'm getting flustered now that I actually, like, have to win to save time. I like how I purchased a game called Prison Escape Sim where you have to dig your way out of prison, and I actually just purchased like one of those grandma solitaire games. Motherfucker. I think it gets to a certain, I think around like 128 it doesn't actually get faster. I think it runs out of like a speed modifier, if that makes sense. Like roughly like 626, like this one, or 120 is whenever it just stops speeding up. Okay. Didn't think I would get this far. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, so I really need to not lose this dollar. I'm gonna be really stingy with this dollar. Okay, now we pass. And now I have 8 tries. And this is pretty much just so I can get a bunch of discounts from the lady once I get her key. God damn it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got 7 more tries. This game's so funny. It's like, you can dig up all this stuff and sell it. And I'm like, and to the casino we go. To the casino we go. I don't know where it went. Whenever I said that, my brain just like flushed out all knowledge that I had of what was going on in front of me. Oh yeah, I was right. Like at like 128, it just kind of like stops speeding up. And it's about how far you can go. I think it's actually harder at 64 than it is at 128. I think this is like the hardest it gets. So now past this, it's just easy street. Yeah, like, okay, so now I don't need any money anymore. So now we're going to play cards for toilet paper again. And I don't know how much TP I actually need. I don't know where it is. That was man. Oh man, I lost one of my toilet papers, dude. I'm fucking destitute. Capitalists be like, how can we min-max our things? Ah, yes, human rights violations. Sorry, Squidward didn't. I've been trying to hold him back, but sometimes he breaks out of containment. He's like an SCP. This is one of the good uses of ADHD. Thank God this game doesn't like actually like cheat, because like in a real world scenario, this skill would not be nearly as useful. Ah, fuck you. This will be enough. I still have so much time. Yeah. Yeah. Why does he sound like that? A little racist. Yeah. 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 Because I'm gonna be able to buy. I'm gonna have to go into the menu where I purchase things anyway, so I can just purchase food from the dude, and this will give me a bunch of extra energy to work with once I get like max shit. And then we just head back. And then we head back, and the moment it says this, I'm gonna knock on that thing so that the guard shows up and I can buy things from peeps. Hopefully 16k is enough for max shovel and as many energy upgrades as possible. What up? What up? What up? What up? I got time. 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 Okay, then we place this, close it, and then I just need to sell something to get the menu open again. Yeah, and then we put that there, close this again, Hide the dirt. Maybe not 1 day, but maybe 2 days might be the sweet spot here. Need to buy more stuff. Gimme, gimme. You got it, man. Mucho aprecioso. Okay. 300. I don't know how much I just sold that for. 1,000. 2,000. 3,000. And then that's the best shovel, right? 5,000. That's it. That's the best shovel. That's the best shovel. Okay, so now we can... That's it. That's it. I can just get the fuck out of here. Yeah, the moment he gets out of here, I'm out of here. Look at that. And I can even buy stuff. Get me out of here. Dude, fuck yes. And I don't need any of this. Like, none of this stuff is actually necessary to me. Now that I have a shit ton of money, I can buy all the upgrades from the girl. I just have to put all this away. The majority of things that I'm interested in is the toilets, and just increasing the size of my thing so that I can start buying backpack upgrades or energy upgrades. Probably movement speed now that I think about it. Oh, the coffee too. I would like the coffee. Thanks, man. Can we do this in 1 day? It might be possible. Especially if I get the coffee. What up, girlfriend?
Hello.
Okay. Close. Coffee. Go, 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 go. Don't catch me. Please, please, go. Time to go. Genuinely don't care about this guy. I'm actually being stopped by all of the stuff in my way. There's too much stuff in my way. Like this, it has collision. Can we get out of here in fucking 1 day? Are you joking? I literally can't move forward just because there's so much shit in my way. You're joking. That's so stupid. I do need energy. Go, 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 go. Everything's hidden? Yes? Good. Okay, I don't want to buy anything from the girl because it doesn't matter anymore. I just need stuff from these guys. Preferably the backpack. Movement speed. Backpack. Movement speed. Backpack. Movement speed. And we're back. Check this out. I'm gonna be a little silly. Just because we have enough time and money, I'm gonna put more stuff for sale. I'm gonna call the guy back. And then we're gonna spend more money. Movement speed. Backpack. Movement speed. Backpack. Movement speed. Backpack. Oh, don't have enough. All right, we have maxed out on the majority of things that I can buy. Yep, that's maximum. That's it. I'm out of money. That's crazy. Oh my god, and then it's gonna be nighttime. All right, time to get to work. Hopefully, I have enough energy, especially with the coffee, to get through here. I haven't. What the fuck? It's. Oh my god. Why I bought the bags. I don't plan on selling these, obviously, because we're getting the fuck out of here. Oh, it's not gonna be the same day because the night's gonna roll over. Oh, boo. Forgot about that. Okay, and then we go back. Help me. Get me out of here. I want this stuff out of my inventory, and then we get the fuck out of here. I've noticed it not fully getting my energy back. There's always one missing, and I don't know why that is. Very annoying. Get out of... Oh my god. There's stuff fucking everywhere. Surely this is enough energy, right? Come on. Right here. Yes, 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 yes. To my knowledge, I went right. Dude, no fucking way. No fucking way, dude. I don't understand what this... I don't think this is a puzzle as much as it is like just a thing that you gotta do. Oh, yeah, okay. And then we go right. No. Go left. My friend was like, wait, dude, I haven't even gotten the helicopter yet. It takes like 6 or 7 days for your friend to be like, hey, we got a helicopter set up for you. So whenever you get out, here's the helicopter. Also like the Dukes of Hazzard-esque vehicle. The other 2 achievements are gonna be so stupid because it's 28 days of doing nothing. Which I can, you know, if I don't dig 2 days in a row, it will still count because I'm doing nothing for 28 days. Not the best driving in the world, but no one's here. It's a completely empty world. Don't you worry about it. Literally, all I did was sell tickets. I don't understand why it's like, they're like, what? Make it to the end without slipping up? Not even once. Okay, well, it's day 1, so. Well, technically it's day 2, but it's early morning. 30 minutes. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get the other 2. I guess, I mean, like, I don't want this recording to be too big, because I could lose it. So I'm gonna end the episode here and go get the other 2 off camera. Because it's literally about doing nothing. It's literally called Idler and 28 Days Later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Talk to you guys next time. Bye.